Hello Exhibit V, it's Haley here at the Metchosin Art Gallery, and the show that we have on exhibit for the month of August is Eclectica, Expressionist Perspectives. And the artists that we have here are Sharon Bussard, Suzanne Jensen, and James Roberts. I'm standing in front of Suzanne Jensen's painting, and the one thing that I really like about Suzanne's paintings is expressionism, right? Creating a different mood in each painting. And Suzanne's paintings definitely have a mood. They all sort of, to me, are hot and sunny and summery. And what I love about her paintings in particular is that each one can be interpreted in a number of different ways. This one I saw as fish and curly fries, which I think is pretty funny. But I had another artist say, well, what are you talking about, Haley? This looks like spring salmon to me. So, yeah. Suzanne's work are open for many different interpretations, and that makes it so much fun to look at. So the piece that I'm standing in front of here is Sharon Bussard ceramic sculpture. It's called Up to My Knees, and this is one of the smaller pieces in the show. I'm really taken aback by the way Sharon makes huge pieces and combines glass and ceramic. I find that really interesting. I've never seen that before. This piece I really like because it's a little dark. The title is Up to My Knees, and it is two bird legs on a rock. And it's a little dark, but it's a little funny. Sharon makes these pieces to bring awareness to the fragile state of our coastlines, and you can see oil splattered around a lot of her pieces. So witty and also very timely.
Excellent lighting. The lighting is bad. So what I'll do is I'll get her to email it.
Okay. And James, I'm just going to ask you a few questions about your arts practice. How long have you been making art?
I started making art when I was about 4 years old, and but really got into it seriously when I won a couple of awards in elementary school. It sent me to the Museum of Arts in Edmonton. That's where I started the formal classes.
Now, I noticed that all the work here is abstract. Why abstract, and how long have you been doing abstract work?
Well, I think everybody starts off as a realist, as a child. It's just, we draw what we see, and then you just start looking through different eyes. And I think I started to do that when I was about 16 or 17 years old. That's when I started to do things that didn't have any particular shapes, just no particular thing you could recognize.
Yeah, I know what you mean. A lot of artists see abstract art as a real challenge. Now, you're an artist living here in Victoria?
I live actually in East Souk.
Oh, very nice. Now, we're standing in front of one of your pieces here, Vertical Horizon, from your Vertical Energy series. Now, you're really, and quite literally, thinking outside the box, and you're painting on canvases that are completely round. Can you tell me what inspired you to do this?
Well, mostly it was just I didn't see why all art had to be flat on a wall. I thought it could be any shape at all. I mean, I've seen artists that are doing stars, and I thought, why not a little more three-dimensional? And then I started with the half rounds, and then I started moving to the full rounds.
Fantastic. And one thing that I really love about your work is, in addition to these beautiful jewel tone colors, you have some fantastic texture happening. Can you tell me a little bit about the appeal of texture?
I've always liked the 3D approach. I've never really liked flat canvases. That's why watercolor doesn't appeal to me that much. I've always liked something that seemed to jump off the canvas, and thus I started to use all these various products.
Excellent. Well, thanks for talking to me about your work, and it's a great exhibit. Hope to see you out here in Metchosin.
You're welcome. Thank you.